Yo, what up YouTube, it's your boy AM coming to you with another unboxing video. This time I got the Aukey 20,000 milliamp power brick. We'll be opening this up for you in just a bit. Stay tuned. Before we do the unboxing, I just want to give you a little backstory about why I'm picking up this power brick in particular. About, I don't know, 5 years ago when Pokemon Go came out. Is that how long it is? I can't remember. But anyways, it seemed like it was forever ago. It's probably just been 2 years ago, but it feels like it was 5 years ago. Anyways, we bought these power bricks. This is like a little tiny version of it. This is like a 3,000 milliamp power brick, because at the time when you first played Pokemon Go, it would drain your phone battery like crazy. Now you can play it and it's not as bad, but when it first came out it was terrible. So I picked these two power bricks, and these things cost about, I don't know, like 20 bucks a piece. This was like cutting edge stuff at the time. But what ended up happening is that we went on a trip to visit my family, and we brought these things along to keep our phones juiced. But it turns out phone batteries has gotten bigger since then. So this will only be able to keep your phone juiced up for about one charge. And so I needed something that had a little more oomph to it. So I got this 20,000 milliamp one compared to this 3,000 one right here. So this thing can charge multiple times, and plus you can be able to have more power to be able to do the things that you want to do. Okay, so here is the Aukey power brick, what I was talking about. Brought my handy dandy knife to open up any packages that stands in our way. So let's just get this unboxing started, and let's check out what's inside this little package here. Surgical cut into the plastic to open up the shrink wrap. There we go. So let me just cover some of the stuff that we got here. So this is the Aukey 20,000 milliamp lightning power bank, which is what I was looking for, particularly, especially for my travels, like I explained earlier. It's a plain box, there's nothing too fancy about it. This thing retailed for about $75, but I ended up getting this off of Amazon for like $25. So it's a pretty big savings I was able to do. There's obviously better versions of this power brick out now. This is kind of an older model, but the reason why I got it was because it was so cheap. So let's just dig right into the packaging. There's no frills. It's just like a very simple looking package, nothing too exciting. We have a cool little sticker here that you can put on whatever you want. It has a key there, which is pretty cool. And then we have the instruction manuals, which we don't read at all. As you can tell, we have something that you can pull out, probably the charging cord. Let's take a look at this. So this particular power bank uses just a micro USB to charge up the device. But what is also cool about it though is that the input also uses a lightning cable to give it power. And since I'm particularly an Apple person, that works out very well for me in terms of being able to get this charged with one cord. All I would need is a lightning cable for this cord to get a bit power, and then give this power to all my other devices. And the design is pretty bare bones too. It's just like a big old black brick. Nothing too fancy about it. Sometimes you can find ones with like cords built into it, so you can just not have to carry anything and just pull it out, plug it in your phone, and let it get charged. This one requires you to bring a cord along, but for me, what I'm looking to use it for is to charge up my Switch, my phone, and also my Apple Watch, which are three devices that I usually carry with me in all my travels. And something that I really wanted was a lightning cable as well, so that was very important to me as well, because I would have that on me at all times. The micro USB is a nice little feature, just in case somebody has an Android phone, you can plug that in here and then just charge that up. But for the most part, it was the lightning cable that I was really interested in. And something cool about this Aukey power brick though, it comes with two charging ports here, which you can charge simultaneously. This one's the slower one, and then this is the faster. So how it kind of works out, this is like for laptop speed, and this one is for like cell phone speed. So if you want to charge something up a lot faster, you could use this one, and then this one you use for like your cell phone. But it has like a regulator inside that kind of makes sure that you don't overpower your device or short it out, things like that. We have a button on top that gives you power to the device, but also tells you how much charge you have. This power bank got 3 dots, which means it's 75% so far. You just got to power it up, and it'll give you the 4 dots, and then you just keep using it until you go down to 0. What is pretty cool about this though is what you can do. It probably takes about, like on a regular lightning cable with your phone type of setup, it'll take you probably about 8 hours for it to get fully charged. And then if you don't want to do that, then all you have to do is use like a faster charging system, and then you can probably charge it up faster than that. But typically I just will have my phone stuff with me, so it won't take that much power. Probably use like 5 volts or something like that. But the cool thing about this though, you can charge 2 devices at the same time, which I really like. I can't stress that enough, especially when I was traveling. Be sure to keep my watch topped off and my phone topped off was very important. So that's why I was looking to have something that would be able to keep me powered up all day long. It's kind of neat that they gave you this like little case here, so you can put it at your device in there with your cables. Nice little add-on. I don't know if I particularly will be using this case as much. Not a big fan of it. Just probably put it in my bag as is, and then just keep it around me whenever I need to get powered up. And so basically this is what I would now carry with on my daily travels, or just when I'm like out and about, is I'll have my brick in here, and then I'll have all my cords in here like this. And I probably won't carry this with me here, so we'll just take this off, and then we'll just tuck this inside. This is basically how my setup will look nowadays. That's what it'll probably look like on my travels. A little bit easier to use, a little bit faster in terms of getting my things going. To give you a comparison, what I was using beforehand, like I showed you in another video, is I have this pocket juice here. Look at the size of that compared to that. That's so much bigger, much more power. Yeah, this would be able to charge my phone at one time, and that was it, and it would crap out. Now that we have this, it'll be a lot easier to keep our devices all up. Something I don't like about this though, it looks like it's giving like a lot of prints on it from your oils and your fingers. But overall, I say this is a very interesting purchase for me, and I'm going to see how it works out. It might not be the end all be all. I saw some other ones online that look a little bit cooler than this, had more features, but obviously it was more expensive. There was one where you're able to put your phone on there and charge it up, so you would go like this and then it would charge your phone. That's kind of cool, but I don't know if that would work out. So that's the unboxing. I know it's kind of plain Jane in terms of what we're unboxing here, but I think it's very important for people that travel quite a bit and do a lot of stuff on the move. And we kind of do that quite a bit, and outlets become really scarce, charging your stuff becomes scarce, and this just seems to suit. I don't know if it's going to, but it seems like this is going to provide us with enough power to keep us going, as opposed to this little tiny little thing. This thing wasn't doing it anymore. This was not cutting it at whatsoever. We needed more power, so we got a high capacity power brick for us. So that's where we're kind of at right now. I know it's kind of all over the place, but we're just trying to make sure that all of our needs is covered. I particularly like this thing though. This thing's pretty sweet. Cool little sticker. I'm digging that. I'm gonna put it on something, a notebook. So if you like what you've seen, be sure to let us know in the comments. Tickle the subscribe button and join the Day and Night gang. And if you want to see more of these cool videos, hit the thumbs up button. Peace.